What's up, guys? MercRS back with another CD game. This one we're going with Audacious, and this is a top tier match where we face mostly tier 9s, a couple of tier 8s sprinkled in there. And Audacious, man, I love this ship so much. This unique upgrade just really kind of enables you to turn and move up, and I don't know, it makes it a little bit more interesting, I think. So here, we're just going to check our side. You'll see that I flashed the screen there real quick of the teams just to see if Musashi and Hakuryu were in a div. They are not. So I know that a concentrated effort to CV snipe is unlikely. Didn't see Vampire there initially because he had his AA off, so good job by him. But now that it's on, it's always good to hit a Vampire that's exposed and not in smoke because they're so good at knife fighting. So we do take that shot after hitting Drake here. We are going to continue working on this side. There are two DDs on the other end that are moving towards Delta, so hopefully they work in a concerted effort to provide spotting while also capping. Audacious planes are not known for their speed, so you really do want to focus on your side as much as possible. And I really think, like, I don't know, man, 80% of the games tend to be that way. Focus your end or focus a side. Try to determine that as much as possible. And if it's just rough on both ends, try and focus on the DDs, you know? You really got to kind of play it match by match. Here, we're going to hit Drake just to see if we can get another fire. Maybe he can get crossfired by multiple allies, because we do have Izumo and Hawk over here too. And Riga as well, but I don't think Riga is going to be here for too long. Yeah, so let's see what happens here. We get the fire going on Drake. We're going to turn away from Atlantico, of course. We can use the wall to kind of help with our turn. And it's not going to be a great lineup here, unfortunately. Oh, or is it? Yes. Okay, yeah, turn, baby, turn. So not enough turning, but it's okay. Wasting time here watching the drop. I just kind of wanted to see where these bombs land, if they're going to be able to pen his deck very well. So it's just really the superstructure it looked like there. We are moving up, trying to get aggressive, try and position ourselves so that we can help out this side as much as possible and be as efficient as possible. There is a fighter that's dropped over there, so I do ask for this guy to turn on his AA while he's in smoke, just so, I mean, his shots give his position away more than his AA on being in smoke. So hopefully he can turn on his AA and just kind of help everyone and hopefully clear like a fighter. That'd be cool. The fighter does leave, so we were going to target Musashi, but I really want to just target these guys who are pushing up with Hawk and Izumo. Izumo about to show broadside, and Hawk kind of far. Too bad this trio over here is a little bit deadlier than a Musashi, who if he moves up, he's going to be in danger. He's going to be my focus. So that's kind of where my head's at right now. Every time I've taken off a plane, they have not been initially spotted, so I know there's no DD in the very center that's able to attack me. So I've already taken that into note. Yeah, so that kind of is answered, right? I mean, the Fantastique is already dead. Schultz is a smoke DD. He's not really going to be able to... He wouldn't push up, you know? You're taking chances thinking this way, but a Schultz is designed for shooting from smoke, and there he is spotted on Charlie's side. But they're designed to shoot from smoke and not really push up too far, so that had just been too bold for something like that. So we do hit Drake here, and we are going to start working on Musashi, just because he sees the opportunity to push up. I'm already kind of taking that into note here. I'm already going to start moving back, and I've already asked Fletcher to be ready to torp his ass if he decides to push up further, because it's going to be a free opportunity for him. Musashis are not built for pushing up like this, so he's taking the chance. I guess he thinks he can get the hit. So yeah, it's kind of baiting them, I feel like, you know, into, oh, maybe I can get up there and get the CV, right? So we're gonna get to work on this dude and start farming his ass. So we do prioritize our ship positioning here. I don't want to trust autopilot anymore, so I do come back to my ship and make sure that it's turning the way I want it to turn. That is to turn so that my bow gets closer and closer to the Drake. So I'll be more safe that way. Musashi is flooding right now. We're going to go ahead and try and see if we can get some fires going as well. Fletcher does a fantastic job teaming up with me here. We get no fire on those 8 bombs, which is kind of wild. But that's okay. This guy does end up taking another torp, so he's getting worked out pretty hard. And we can see I'm pretty much good on this end now. We do have a fire going over there. The angle for him is gone, basically, so I'm going to get to work on Drake because he is moving out. Hopefully autopilot can handle that instruction there. And down goes Musashi. So Drake is now the main target. Gonna work on him. Vampire has disappeared, so it's safe to say he's probably moving along the islands to get on the other side. Gonna continue getting on Drake here. He's just completely effed at this point. So he does point out that Vampire is over here. And yep, my planes are spotted. Smoke does go up, so we know that I'm trying to communicate to this guy as fast as I can with my keyboard messing with me that he is smoked up. And with Vampire's knife fighting capabilities with that hydro, Fletcher's gonna be in danger. So I do ask for him to try and move back, hopefully, and hopefully he does. Hopefully that's not recording. That's stupid audio. Oh, that's what was happening in the match. So yeah, it's recorded. Yeah, my keyboard kept disconnecting. So, anyway, we're gonna get on it, Atlantico. Again, we're just focusing our side here. It wasn't very strong AA on this end, so it just kind of makes sense to operate on this end. And if Vampire would somehow have gotten into A, that's kind of cool because we could also cap it. So there's always ways to kind of take advantage. Alright, so we're gonna drop these, and now this fighter's here. We're gonna go ahead and take our rockets out. Vampire, you know, I guess he underestimated the extent of that hydro. Or maybe he was out in the open and was shooting, I'm not sure. So Vampires, this is always good to know. I mean, as long as they move at 1/4 speed, you stay in your smoke for any ship. So I'm just trying to think about what that would mean as far as their position goes. So kind of I kind of let him there too much on that strike, but you can kind of tell where they're going to be, right? I mean, it's like if you watch this and replay it, you're going to kind of see that it moves at, it's like right around here, yeah, that they end up being positioned. And again, he's going in a straight line, right? Again, I lead him too far. This isn't something that I normally go for, but I figured I'd try it this match. And it actually works out pretty well. We're getting hits on him. So yeah, we're going to keep just kind of leading the edge of that circle, you know? And we do get defense flags constantly, so... here, oh, this is a good spot. So, right here, I see that those torpedoes are coming. Those torpedo planes. If he spots me, which he undoubtedly is going to, if he continues on this path, then Atlantico will probably take a shot at me, right? So, I don't want to eat Hakuryu torps. Those are very strong torpedoes. So I'm going to try and dissuade him to attack me by flying out first to drop this fighter, and he would have to fly through that in order to hit me as I do this turn away from Atlantico. There is a chance that Missouri could take a shot, but I don't know. I don't believe in him. You gotta take chances, you know, calculate your risks. So yeah, we turn out. We've reduced the Atlantico threat, and we've reduced the Hakuryu threat as well. He does end up going for the cruisers too, so flying into 2 cruisers, I'm fine with that. That's something that'll cost him. So we get that one drop. We just go ahead and recall ASAP so that those fighters don't latch on, and we do get the kill. And racked up a couple defensive flags there, so not bad. Atlantico takes a shot, misses on the blank, so nothing to worry about there. And now from here, I just want to clear out this Atlantico a little bit, or just help in that respect. Take a hit on him, and then I want to get closer to the other side. So that's why I'm already moving over there to try and be a threat to Delta as much as possible. Again, the Audacious with Legendary mod is probably the only CD that can really do this very comfortably. I mean, look at that turn, dude. Oh, it's so beautiful. Hipper is super low on health, so he's not really a threat if I were to push up that far. Missouri is already going behind that rock, so I know that I'll be pretty safe if I go on this end. So bam, got a couple of hits there. He's super low on health. I think he just healed before this drop, so one more drop on here, and I'm not going to think about him anymore. Hawk is just going to be able to work him out. So we go take our torpedoes, and we decide to go for Missouri here. Yeah, the fire starts. Almafi's shooting him. Hawk is shooting him. He's dead. I just kind of watch it happen a little bit. Make sure he's going to go down. So, with Missouri on that end, everything over there, I decide let's go on the inside. You know, nothing can really threaten us. Maybe the Hipper, but I can work him out faster than he can work out me. And I have so many fighters left that the Hakuryu will not be that much of a threat. So, just using this fighter here to get a quick peek, make sure that I'm going to line this up correctly. We get that drop off on Missouri. Don't have to heal at that time. Don't have to heal. Now we start healing. This is the maximum amount of AA that we'd be taking. Go ahead and drop. Flood insta put out, so that's always a great sign. American battleships are really your target. If you ever think Audacious is bad, you gotta really learn which ships you can maximize your damage on. And I'm not sure if Atlantico was one, but Missouri, I mean American, British are like your main targets, and French. Those are just the best of the best that you could hope for. Everything else, you know, you gotta work on you gotta get the fire and the floods going and the torps. So it gets a little harder with like Yamato and Prusan and all that, but with Missouri, you definitely want to take your time. Make sure you line it up. I don't care if I flew through that AA, because I want to get this strike as lined up as possible. 11K? What was that? 12K? Something like that? Insane. 2 fires. That's awesome, man. That's just perfect. So yeah, if you're in a battleship facing on Audacious and they're doing this kind of thing to you, you know, you got to get out of there and don't give up this beautiful lineup. Look at that. So disgusting, dude. It's like Audacious is really good versus the whole thing about these ships. Like, ships are, oh, you're really good versus this, but, you know, not good against that. It's going to really suck for the guys that it's good against. And that's where the complaints usually come from. Oh, CB's overpowered. Like, yeah. A Grozer's probably not going to think an Audacious is overpowered as much as an FDR or something, you know. But I digress. So we're going to go ahead and hit Audacious here. I'm trying to let autopilot simply back up and take me to Charlie. But, yeah. Let's look at this orange rock, everybody. Captain's like, move! No, the rock, though, sir. I dropped this fighter here because if this guy has his AA on consistently, at least this fighter will continue spotting him after I'm done striking. Schultz is one of the best targets to attack with rockets because it's so big. Look at that thing. And boom! Nice little 6,000 damage on a DD. I love it. And we kind of noted where he was when they're always smoking up. Just take a note of the water. And kind of align to that. Target what you were looking at. He parked better than I thought he would. And then from here, it's just, yeah, wrapping it up. So, again, this CV is amazing. You just need to learn what to target. the rockets are very powerful versus destroyers because you can hard brake so well, and you won't fly over a Holland as long as you know how you're supposed to attack. You'll see here that I see the Georgia, and again, I'm not gonna just fly straight at him. I want to try and line this up a little bit more because I have so many planes. I mean, this AA doesn't matter. And he actually turns a little bit to help me out, so I really appreciate that. And that's what happens. GG. So we've got 230k damage, not bad at all. We've got top of the leaderboard and what, 4 kills. So yeah, solid game with Audacious. Let me know what videos you guys want to see. I'm working on some special ones for you soon enough. I'm in between video editing software, so do keep that in mind for the slow updates with gameplay. Yeah, I'm trying to justify dropping X amount of money on software to create content. So this is my job, you know. This isn't my income. So, but yeah, more games to come. Let me know what you guys want to see, and yeah, GG.